What's up? You already know what's going on. This is boy Lil Swan fam. Back with another 2K mobile. Know what I'm saying? I had watched this Knicks Spurs game last night. It was a good game. Know what I'm saying? It was a good game. Know what I'm saying? I watched it. I know Spurs were gonna win. Like I said in my last video, I know they were gonna win. So I'm I'm happy. Know what I'm saying? I still believe Spurs gonna win the series. You know what I'm saying? They gotta keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Women gotta show out. So they get into it. Women can. Castle. Yeah, Keza hit a big three late that game. Win me. Wemby. That's what he do. Wemby. Get that done. Win will block. Get that down.
Okay, let's get started the first round, or sorry, it's third round. Mike.
Wemby.
The Athletic. Through the series so far, you haven't scored a point yet in the fourth quarter and taken just 6 shots. Is there something that's been different about the fourth, whether it's later in the game, there's less energy, or how they're playing you, and the rest of the series is which you've been so good so far? I think it's a combination. We have a game plan. We want to execute it. So we're just trying to execute our game plan, especially when we get in the fourth, is vital, and just doing what I can to execute it.
The NBA Finals.
Back left, Christian.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News. It feels like whenever you guys fall into ruts this season, it stems from lack of ball movement, lack of player movement. Just one, why do you think that is? And two, how do you guys get back into the flow of the ball movement and player movement
Kat, you guys have talked so much this year about slow starts to games. That's 3 games in the finals that you've gone to early deficits. That was something you fixed in the regular season. Is there something that you guys learned from them that you can apply to now to sort of correct that problem?
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out because, like you said, in every game we played here in the finals, we put ourselves in a position where we have to start fighting immediately. And every time, we find a way to get back into the game, but we can't trust that result's going to happen every single time. So Spurs have done a great job starting the game, dictating the pace, dictating how the game's going. We have to try to be the first ones to throw the first pitch.
Third around the middle, Dan, Yahoo Sports. Carl, those cross matches, nothing new to you. You've seen a lot of sort of wing defenders, smaller defenders. They're throwing a lot of different ones at you. Like, you get Castle for some, Vassell for some, Fox. Like, does the variety or the versatility of that do anything differently for how you approach your game?
Just whenever the defense presents itself to me, just when I solve that puzzle. So, like you said, my whole career I've seen a bunch of cross matching, and utilizing that experience now is most important, more than ever.
Eduardo Villalpando, how does it feel to be representing the Dominican community here in the finals? You've been getting a lot of support from the PR, and also I wanted to ask you if you know a little bit about David Jones Garcia. He's also Dominican in the sports roster.
Yeah, no, I do. I actually got to say hi to him after last year, so it means a lot to have my mother's country behind me and to have them really not only supporting me but supporting him as well in this journey. This is a monumental moment for the Dominican Republic. Shout out to Al being, in my knowledge of right now, being the first one to bring the trophy back to DR. So to have another moment where DR is represented in the NBA Finals is a true honor, and to be able to have my flag proudly represented it means everything.
Standing on the left side. Zach, you said last night you guys didn't do what you had been doing the last 13 games, that you tried to do something different and it didn't work. What exactly do you think you guys tried to do different than you had been doing in that streak?
We played defense at a high level. I felt that we made things that were details of the game, the details that made us special. Too relaxed, and then we didn't execute them at the level that you guys are used to seeing. So, and then also just the fundamentals of what our team is and how we play. We didn't do that for 48 minutes, and
Wemby.
something that has got us this 13-game winning streak, and playing around the game against a great team, you're asking for disaster. And that's what we got.
Second row standing on the right, Rachel.
Rachel Nichols. Jalen was just in there and he was saying that when you got traded here, he didn't really know what to expect. He didn't know you that well.
Yeah.
And he says now you're one of his great friends. And I was just curious, what were sort of the beginnings of that friendship?
Yeah.
And how would you describe your relationship now?
Did he say that with Josh around or no?
He did not.
Ooh, Josh is gonna be jealous. And I think our friendship is built off respect. We've had so much respect for each other as opponents, and now to be teammates, spending true time with each other as teammates. And I've always said we spend more time with each other than our families, our kids. So to see who we truly are on a day-to-day basis and how we truly treat people and the things that the media says is
Fox.
true, is not, you're getting to see firsthand what the truth really is. I'm glad I've been able to not only earn his respect even more as a basketball player, but as a man, and for him to appreciate the advice I give him in daily life and things I see. It means a lot.
Back standing.
This is Carolina with the Las Vegas Sports Network. It's perfect. Carl, there's been some viral videos online with Spurs and Knicks fans
Wemby.
altercations in the streets. What is your message to NBA fans on being passionate about the NBA game, but also keeping respect for one another?
I mean, the game is built off respect and passion. We want everyone to respect each other. We want everyone to enjoy basketball at its purest state. I mean, it's the NBA Finals. There's no better place to watch basketball. So, leave the physicality